Hi guys, welcome back to another Fallout 76 base build. Now before we start, I just want to let you know about a giveaway we're doing for 2 beta keys. These are beta only. These were donated by my Patreon David. The link is below, please follow it. This will end on Monday, so 24 hours from where you're seeing it now, from when this video was actually published. Now this is so you can get into the beta for the next round of betas. This will maybe help you decide where you want to buy it or give it to a friend. It's for PC only though. Also, make sure you join our Discord, the link is below. We've got a lot of Fallout 76 players in there who are currently helping each other progress in the game. Now, moving on to the base itself, you might have seen the title Hidden Loot Room. Now, I know before everyone says you have a stash box. Yes, you do, but the limit to that is only 400. So you're going to have to store stuff somewhere else. Now, as the game evolves and progresses, you're going to have to, as I said, store that elsewhere. This could potentially help you keep it safe for a little while longer. Now let me just show you around and I'll show you the full concept of what I'm talking about. Now as you can notice, this is a pretty standard base. Now props to Cookie Slayer from my Discord, he helped me get the metal walls. You can get that by doing quests and taking over workbenches. Now I will show you how to build this base if you want to replicate it. However, the main feature is the hidden loot room itself. Now there's a couple of tricks to this and techniques that you have to bear in mind, but when you're setting your base up, you have to make sure it looks like a normal base. I'll go into that in more detail when we show how it's built, but that is the key critical factor in this. You can't make it obvious that the loot room is hidden, and you can't have it at the outside walls either, but we'll go into that as I show you how it's built. So as you can see, this central core is actually hiding the main loot room that I've got. Now you can actually double wall these as well, because if you have a single wood or single metal wall, you can actually see through them because there's holes in the walls. So double stacking them stops that from happening. Now as I said, your stash box can only hold 400, so you will have to put stuff somewhere. This could be any additional power armor sets that you get, you can set them in here. This is not going to completely protect you, because some people will keep breaking down walls to find everything, but it will slow them down, and that's progressively what this is going to do. So guys, that's the basic concept of the hidden loot room. As I said, I will show you how I've built this one. You can replicate it if you want. Again, key, do not put it on the corner, bottom floor, or against the bottom floor wall, because if they break in through that wall, they're just going to get straight to it anyway. It needs to be kind of central in your base. Now to save time, I've left the first floor in place, i.e. the ground floor. Basically, you just want to make this look like a normal base, have loads of doors, distract them away from that central column by them hitting doors and just working their way through it. They're going to search there instead. Now come up to the first floor where my loot room was. Put your stairs down first. Now these are quite glitchy, they're quite annoying. Even if you rotate them, they want to snap back to another position. Put them down somewhere where they're actually going to go, but don't put them right next to the initial staircase. This is to get someone to look around the loot room rather than just see the stairs, go there and try and cut corners. It's about making them work for it. Now the loot room itself, use metal walls in the inside if you've got them. Honestly, without metal walls, this is pretty pointless, and they're quite easy to get just by doing the quests. As you can see, I've got them down. I'm going to put the exterior walls in. Always put windows in your first floor. Gives you 360 all the way around. You can see exactly what's happening right about you then. You can see now it's starting to take shape. We have the inner core done. Ideally, you probably do the inner core last, because you don't want anyone watching to see what you're doing, because they're probably cotton on. Then from there, just work your way back upstairs and just continue like I did. Now, if you didn't know, you have to put floors off of stairs. It's the only way you can do it. Always use floors, don't use roofs, because it stops you from building up properly. Now lock this all up with floors, as you normally would with any sort of base. Now continue to do the floor all the way around. Now if you didn't know, you actually have a build limit that you can go to. Now this can be found in the top right when you're outside of build mode looking at it. So make sure you're within that as well, because you don't want to get to a point where you're half built and you can't build any more, so bear that in mind. Now for upstairs, just lock it off, put a door at the top of the stairs. This just makes it easier, a lot more tidier and neat as well. Now don't put any windows in this, because you want it kind of locked off altogether. Again, if you can, use metal walls. I've had to use a wooden wall here because I ran out of metal, because I used it for the walls downstairs. Now, these little corner pieces I think are absolutely brilliant. I've said it before, they're great for peeking, so if you are fighting AI, which does happen quite a lot. It's happened to me at this site a hell of a lot so far. You can peek and hide quite a lot with them, so they're very useful to use. Now, again, put them in all the corners. You don't have to build exactly like me. I'm just showing you as a demonstration purpose. You can also put them in here for a little peek area. I will change that though, because I'm going to put a turret there, because at the back here I've actually got a cliff, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But I am going to put a grill in place. And the grills, you can just stand on them, look down, you can see if anyone's trying to like door camp or stay around the side, or if you've got crops outside, you can watch them, just make sure they're okay. If you have it, put turrets down. These are great for AI as well. Now I'll take this away and I will put down the mesh that I said I was going to put down before, because I want the turret to be facing out. Turrets are key. Gears can be annoying to get. You can buy them off vendors and get, I think it's 10 for 200 caps, but if you're solely looting them, they can take a little while. The key is to basically pick up as many desk fans, typewriters, anything you can that contains gears, and scrap them straight away. Just build them up, keep them in your stash, and use them for when you require them. Now, as you can see, I've got a good view up top, a big open space. I can put whatever I want up here. I can put pictures, signs, seating area. You can even put workbenches up here, and it should be fine. Now, lock it off with a roof. I'm just putting these down for demonstration purposes so you can see what they're like when they're on. As I say, decorate it as you wish really, it's your base. I'm just giving you ideas of what you could possibly do. Now a lot of people like to have a seating area upstairs. Sitting in this game does actually help quite a lot. I'm playing musical instruments, so bear that in mind. So it's one to maybe even think of. Now, again, when you put doors on, make sure you put locks on. I'm not putting them on here just to save time, but make sure you put a lock on. As I said, make sure the staircase is separated off from the first one, so it makes them walk all the way around. It keeps them away from that central column as I mentioned prior. Now as you can see, this is the central column. I'm now putting wood walls around it as well. This will stop people from being able to see in. Now this is because the sockets on the walls below are connecting separately from the floor. They're connecting to the wall. If you don't know what socket variation is, it's one of the main things used in building for survival games. Every asset has sockets. You can manipulate the sockets. It can be sorted, but it is a pain in the arse to fix. So expect this to be in place for quite a while. Other games struggled for a long time to get it to change, so socket manipulation is key. Once it's done, literally just put your little boxes down. These are the only boxes that I personally have the BP for, so that's why I'm using them. Now, if you've got these little pit boys, just put them in. Put a seat in there as well. These little pit boys, just to goad them, so when they finally get it, it's just a bit of a meme for them when they get in. And that is pretty much how you do the hidden loot room. As simple as that. So variations you can change, move it around. You can see now I can't see through the walls. That's why I'm double stacking them up. Then all I do then is put my metal wall in place and stick my wooden one on top of it as well. And that's it. Done. Now, this isn't going to be 100%. Your loot's never going to get stolen. Do not take that as what it's going to do. This is solely to slow people down. Now you can put the skeletons for your power armor in there. Any sort of loot you want. It's up to you. This is just a concept. It's not a base build. I've not shown you how to build the base, because usually when you build a base, someone always asks how you actually built it. If you show a concept, that's where I've shown it. But I want to demonstrate how easy it is to make into a base. So this is mainly to try and give you reassurance that you can get away with hiding stuff. Now the stash box, as I said, only has a limit of 400. As you progress in the game, that is not a hell of a lot, and there is talk that it may change, it may go up, it may go down. So this little technique may actually help you short to mid term until you decide what they're doing. Socket manipulation, as I said, is a great thing. If you're a builder in Fallout, play around with it, see what you can do. You could probably do it with floors as well. I haven't tried it yet. It's my next task to do, but I'm pretty sure you could do it. So guys, that is it. The hidden loot room. Very easy. Let me know what you think. Giveaway link is in the description as I mentioned. Again, join Discord if you want. We do daily giveaways. I'll have another base out very soon. I have already got 3 lined up and some more concepts. So guys, thanks. I'll catch you in the next one. I go la 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 la.